Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have the Samsung Galaxy A7, the 2016 edition, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing. And this Galaxy A7 2016 edition adds a fingerprint scanner and it also has optical image stabilization. And this is a retail unit, and as you can see it was made in India, so it's manufactured in India. And regarding the pricing, the price quoted on the box is 36,000, but the MRP price in India, it's going to be available for 33,400, and I feel that is a high price, but generally Samsung phones initially do have that premium, so you are going to pay a premium for this device. And on the box it says that it has a octa-core processor, 4G LTE, and it also supports fast charging. And this Galaxy A7 comes in two processor variants. One is the Snapdragon 615 and other is the Exynos. The one we have in India that is going to be sold in India officially has the Exynos processor. So let's just open the seal, and again you have to activate it with the Indian SIM card. So let me just open the box now. So here we have the Galaxy A7 itself. Let's just take that out. Initial impressions look sleek in this color at least, and just as you can see looks nice. And if we go down, we have the SIM ejector tool, quick start guide. The layout of the box has changed. This is the micro USB cable. We also get a earphones, and these are in-ear type earphones with buttons to adjust the volume and also a button to take or end calls. So here is the charger itself, and yes, it's a fast charger. It can output both at 5 volts and at 9 volts. At 9 volts it's 1.67 amps, and at 5 volts it's a 2 amp charger. So this is a fast charger. So let me keep these things to the side and then we'll have a look at the device itself. So this is the Galaxy A7 2016 edition. Let me take out this plastic, and I have to say, just like the Galaxy S6, the back is also now glass, so you will hate it or you'll just love it, but feels premium. And it sports a 5.5 inch screen, which is a 1080p AMOLED screen. And let me try to power it on. Again, it says A7 and 6 denotes that it's the 2016 edition. Let me give you a physical overview. On the top we have the slot for the SIM tray, secondary noise cancellation microphone. We have the power button over here. Again, one more slot over here. We'll just open that and see. And on the bottom, microphone, the main speaker, micro USB slot that will be used for charging, the 3.5mm headphone jack, and on this end we have the volume rocker. I'll just quickly set this up and then we'll continue. The Samsung Galaxy A7 2016 edition sports a 5.5 inch Super AMOLED screen with a 1080p resolution. It is powered by the Exynos 7580 octa-core chipset clocked at 1.6 GHz. It has the Mali T720 GPU, 3 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal storage, micro SD card slot, a 13 megapixel rear-facing camera with f1.9 lens with optical image stabilization. Moving to the front-facing camera, it's a 5 megapixel shooter. It also has a fingerprint scanner and a 3300 milliamp hour battery. So I've just completed the setup, and it also has a fingerprint sensor, so you can just tap on it and it unlocks, just like the Galaxy S6. You don't have to swipe, you just need to tap on it and it unlocks. And regarding the SIM slots, this Exynos variant has proper SIM slots. The one on the top is actually the SIM slot 2. You can add your secondary SIM over here, and your primary SIM card will actually go over here, and you can also add a micro SD card. So you can add 2 SIM cards and a micro SD card. So that is interesting. And let's just unlock, and again this is the first boot. I haven't done anything, I've just set it up. So let's look at the Android version. We do have auto brightness, and let's look at about the device. As you can see, it is having the Android version 5.1.1. So still on Lollipop. Samsung hasn't updated their existing devices on Marshmallow, but I hope this one will also get the Marshmallow soon. And regarding the storage, it is sad to see that Samsung is still bundling 16 gigabytes of internal storage, and out of the 16 gigabytes you get 10.82 gigabytes free. We can also add a micro SD card. But seeing the pricing of this device, Samsung should have given 32 gigabytes of internal storage in my frank opinion. And again, if you have used other Samsung devices, as you can see, the UI is almost the same. Let me change the wallpaper. And we have theme support, as you can see, so you can change that. We have themes. Let's change the wallpaper. Let's try this one, a much more vibrant one, as you can see. So you have the theme support, and yeah, we have a theme store, so you can actually download the themes. Just one is pre-installed, and again we have that bloatware, that is Flipboard, so typical Samsung. And Samsung is also bundling the Office suite with this one. So we also get FM radio, so that is one thing. If you listen to a lot of radio, that is there. We also have some apps that are pre-installed, like the Mix Radio and the Opera Max, so those things are still there. And we also have the S Health, so that is interesting. So looks like it might have the pedometer functionality. So let's also fire up the web browser. Let's open up this Chrome web browser now. This is the default keyboard that we get. We get a number row, and the in-hand feel is nice. It feels like a solid device. Again, it has that 3 gigabytes of RAM, and the Exynos processor should be able to handle everything we throw at it. I have to just check how will it perform in gaming because of that Mali T720 GPU. But as of now, as you can see, it is responsive, and the screen quality also is actually really good. Though it's just a 1080p screen, but the quality, the AMOLED panel, is good. Let's also quickly look at the camera. Samsung says it's a 13 megapixel camera with optical image stabilization. So I'll just cancel all these settings. And again, this is the camera interface that we saw with the Galaxy S6 and other Samsung devices. So that's not changed a lot. So we have the tap to focus, and by default it's in the 16:9. If you want the native resolution, it goes down to 4:3 ratio. So in widescreen it's 9.6 megapixel. So I just took these two snaps. Let's look at it. Let me zoom this text, and as you can see, the text is sharp even when I zoom in. So it looks like the camera performance should be good. Obviously it has optical image stabilization, so that should help. And let's go to the settings. And in terms of video, it does not have 4K video support, so the maximum is 1080p in terms of video. Again, I'll do a lot more testing with the camera, and I'll post that in my full review. But initial impressions, the camera looks to be good. The front facing camera is a 5 megapixel shooter. So guys, that's it for now for this unboxing and overview for this Samsung Galaxy A7. If you have any specific questions around this device, do post them in the YouTube comments, and I'll try to include them in my review. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.